Hey, this video is for Alex and anybody else who can help figure out what the issue is. And I'm going to talk about the test banks, but before I do, I want to show you one issue I found today. Was in the MyITLab Word assignment. Let me just bring that up real quick. On the Word Chapter 4, so it's actually 4.1.2 on the training. So it's for us chapter 4, but that's the number. When you go into the learning age and you hit watch, it errors out. So, and I've tried it on 2 or 3 computers, so I know for sure that is an issue. Okay, so on to my next bigger issue that Alex, I tried to report last semester, but I didn't have all the detail, but I do now. And I did get a new set of test banks for this semester. I just want to show you that I downloaded the Blackboard out of the test banks, and that's the number right there. And when I say number, when you're looking down in here and you mouse over it, you can actually see the file number, which happens to be here. But I will show you, indeed, it is the one I imported into my Blackboard course. I did it twice after a student reported the following issue that I'm going to tell you about. But I want you to know I did import the latest one in there. Okay, so here's what happened. And let me go back here. The student reported to me that, and really wonderful that she was willing to do this. She says on chapter 5 test, all the questions were from chapter 4, and then on chapter 6, all the questions were from chapter 5. So of course the first thing I did is I went into my chapter pools and I made sure that they were set up correctly, and I can show you this by hitting my chapter edit. Now this is Canvas, right? But the test banks you can see are coming from chapter 5. Okay, I just want you to see that first. And now what I want to do is show you what she's talking about. I have the student quiz up for this particular chapter. So let's just start with the first one. So I'm just going to choose Apache OpenOffice, and this was a question that was in chapter 5. And I have the ebook up, and I thought I'd just show you this, is if I search for this item, it is from chapter 4 is where this is talked about. It's not in chapter 5 anywhere. And so what I did is I went through and I looked at her questions, and yes indeed, most all of these questions are from chapter 4 and not from chapter 5. And then the same was true for her other statements. So I did validate that her statements were true. Was that then chapter 6 had all the questions from chapter 5. So I wanted you to know which ones I downloaded, showing you that in Canvas they are referenced correctly as far as my quiz goes, the setup for the quiz, right? This is what I was showing you here. So when my students take chapter 5, it is a selection of 30 questions from that test bank. Okay, the issue is that it seems the test banks are in error. So I wanted you to know I can't change this for my students right now because it's too far into the semester, and as I get more reports as we move further along, I will tell you, but for now at least this is the issue I was trying to describe last semester, but it was too hard to put all the pieces together. But I wanted you to know where I got them, that they were imported, and here's the link, right? I actually have that link, and then you can see the actual chapters are pointed to the right test bank. The issue is that the questions are not correct for the chapter that we are on. Okay, I hope this helps you guys get these worked out, because this is the second semester I've had this issue, and it's kind of a bummer for the students. So if you guys could help work this out, that'd be great. Thanks. Bye.